campus of White Mountains Community College, and it's nice to have some family and friends come to the ceremony. And this is their day. They have worked hard for the last 2 months to get where they are, so we're just happy to celebrate this occasion with them. And about 6 years ago was the last time that White Mountains Community College had done LNA courses. So I think in 2009 that they had done course lab. And then about a year and a half ago, White Mountains Community College, in conjunction with the North Country Health Consortium, got together and a grant was written because of such a shortage of LNAs. So monies were approved through this grant so that we could offer courses in Grafton County, but also in Coos and Carroll County. So we're really happy about that. And the name of the program of scholarship, which I'm supposed to tell you, is the Health Career Opportunity Program and Skills Training and Healthcare Workforce Development for Paraprofessionals. It's kind of a mouthful. The consortium asked that I say that. And it's for LNA, it's for M&A, but also we have what's called a Health and Wellness Coach, which really doesn't take too long to do. So, you know, possibly you folks might be interested in pursuing that certificate as well. It's just a couple of courses and you can become a Health and Wellness Coach. So you're the second Littleton area LNA class to finish, and we're so proud of all of you. Congratulations. One of the things that I had to do as program instructor is find an instructor for you. And Tammy Kennison has been interested in doing this, and we were just so happy that she stepped forward and agreed to take you on. And I think it's been a good experience from all of you, from what I can see. And one of the things that I witnessed about this class in particular is that you have lots of enthusiasm for this. I'm really impressed with that, all of you. And you're all good people and want to help others. And we're just very, very proud of all of you and are glad that you're representing our college LNA program. So right now what will happen is that Tammy Kennison, your teacher, is going to say a few words. And then she's going to introduce our guest speaker, Bill DeNose, and then we'll hand out your certificates. Thank you.
I have so enjoyed teaching all of you, watching you grow, watching you learn. The only thing I would like you to keep in mind is always treat others the way you would like to be treated, or your grandma, your grandfather, and be true to your strengths. Each and every one of you has a strength, and you know what it is. Be true to that strength. Too often, home health care, jumping on an airplane.
those things, your findings to others, and to do so in a nice cohesive team, that's what makes it work well, and that's what really makes a good LNA. I'm sure you've had a chance to already experience that, but today, as your guest speaker, I want to take a moment and I want to kind of go back to what it is that I believe we really get from an LNA program, more so than just the technical skills themselves. So I got a little speech here, and I'm going to start it off. I hope I don't take too long, but thanks for allowing me to speak today. Thank you guys very much. As an LNA, you've earned the right to care for others, and you should be proud of the fact that you have proven to yourself and to others that you're intelligent, that you're flexible, you're professional, you're compassionate, and you've proven to them enough to succeed where a lot of other people have already failed. So you've stepped up, you've done it, and you should be proud of yourself for that. That you have the resolution to see through these challenges that lead you to employment, professional growth, immediately following this graduation. You should be proud that you've met the demands of both the academic life and academic pressures of family, social life, and your professional development. You're going to find yourselves, though, by the bedside of the ill and feeble, and you know you are. You've seen them. You've taken care of them. I would like to impress upon you that you are the only one who is able to be there for these people. It sounds heavy. Sure, someone else is going to step in and they're going to relieve you from your shift. I have no doubt about that. But for that moment that you're with them at that bedside, you are the only one who stands up and provides for that soul. You will be the only one there in that room when the door shuts for that person. Don't forget that fact. It's easy to forget where we are sometimes, especially our coworkers or our employers. They inadvertently pull our attention away. The new policy has to be implemented, or there's some internal drama that may be occurring in the workplace, and that pulls our attention away from the person who we're there for, the person who is in that bed, the person who needs us. We can't forget that. Don't forget that you're there to serve folks. It's that person who's lying in that bed. That's the person who really matters to a caregiver. And why does it matter so much? Well, it's not just what happens in the nursing home or the hospital or the clinical setting. If you don't do it, who will? That's a common phrase I use again and again. Each of us likes to believe that there's always going to be someone else there to help take care of us when we need them. Many of you here today have probably experienced that, and you've had someone that you've entrusted to be there for you, and they've let you down. I want you to reflect on that for a moment and think about how you felt when that person who you trusted so much did leave you, and they let you down. And then I want you to think again about some other people who you have relied on, who you needed, but even though you needed them, they failed you even, maybe, perhaps. The fact that they failed you wasn't what stuck in your head. It was the fact that they stuck with you. They stayed with you and they stood by your side. You remember that person and you trust that person. And there's a good reason for that. Now, we are relying upon so many, but so few actually deliver sometimes. We have already, by being here today, dedicated ourselves to the art of caregiving. And we've said, we're going to provide the level of attention and compassion that so many few people can. Each of you needs to make sure that you take these extra steps to care for others and to be there for them. And that's really what you can do most with your abilities as a healthcare provider. It's not the technical components, it's the being there